Welcome everyone. I'm at the old Iverson movie ranch here in Southern California. If you watched old serials or old TV westerns from the 1940s, 1950s, and 1960s, chances are you have seen a lot of these rocks, these thousands and thousands of rocks that are spread out over acres and acres and acres from the former movie ranch. It is now grown up with condos, houses, and developments, but there are a lot of remnants of a bygone era of innocence, a Western era, if you will, and I want to show you what remains out here. Join me, shall you? Okay, this is a prime spot where rattlesnakes probably would hang out. Not too happy about this little area. Got to get up there though. Now we could spend hours and hours out here hunting down old movie and television spots, but I wanted to focus on a few key awesome tidbits that I found very interesting. Let's go find them. Come on. Don't just stand there. Come with me. Do you remember Zorro, the Mark of the Z? Well, in 1944, Zorro's black whip came out. Zorro's horse, Tornado, actually came out of what they called the Zorro's mine. Where is that Zorro's mine? Right over there. Right up there. Of course, after all these years, the cave does not look like it did during the show, but there are some remnants of what remains. Just look at all this. This is incredible that after decades and decades and decades, the cave was built right here. Here's this mesh that is left here so many years later. That is awesome. And of course, you can see here, that's where the wall was built for the mine cave entrance. Would have started here, come way out, creating the false door of the mine that led right into this rock. That is awesome. Check this out. Here's an actual rock, and here's part of the formation. Look at this. That is not part of an actual rock. Look, this is a facade that's mounted right up against there all these years later. Still here. The mesh is still there, and this is a piece of Hollywood history from the late 40s. In 1965, Burgess Meredith, till it hoits, Rock, till it hoits, appeared in an episode of a television show, The Loner, and they actually carved in the side of the rock something that is here to this day that was used for one shot in that particular episode. It's right over there. Things have definitely changed since the old days of television and movie production. You would never see a production company today leave remnants of what they actually created. But the same could not be said for this carving in the rock, still here, 50 years after it was carved by the television show. That is awesome.
Don't make it hard for me, Cedric.
The way the plot of the show went is there were two friends when they were children, and as they were young, they carved their names right in here.
We carved our names up here together. We come up here was no bigger than this.
And then later on in the show, when the one man was hunting down the other one, no one could find him, except his friend. He knew the secret spot. And that secret spot still remains.
Then they're gonna put me in a cage. You said you'd kill me before you'd let that happen.
Looking at that tree, I must say, in my non-expert opinion, that looks like a tree that has been used in a lot of westerns. Pretty sure that that tree and this tree were documented on some TV shows. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Look at all these carvings, these little nooks and crannies, if you will, that are actually all along the side of the tree. Right now, I'm not paying attention to the history. I'm paying attention to that ant with wings. An ant with wings. The thing that's interesting is all this history lies just over the horizon from main thoroughfares, freeways, homes, and businesses. Lots of houses out here. Ah, the future. And the past. In 1941, there was a serial. No, not the cereal that you eat with milk, but a series of television shows called a serial. The Adventures of Captain Marvel. And in chapter 12, one of the scenes was filmed right here. The car would have sped directly towards us, right down what looked to appear to be a road, but in reality, it was not a road. It was made to look like a bridge of some sort, and the bridge of rocks still remain. And the shot looks very similar as it does in the early 1940s. Take a look at that. Now that is awesome, including that rock right up there still remains, as well as those. Just chilling in the shade. Just chilling there, Mr. Owl. Just chilling. Just chilling there in the shade, Mr. Owl. If you make the trek out here, make sure you bring plenty of H2O. You need to stay hydrated. Back in 1935, there was an A-list celebrity Western star by the name of Tom Mix. And right here on this rock in that year for the show, The Miracle Rider, he actually climbed down the side of this rock. And you can actually see the engravings they place for his boot marks right up there. The boot engravings so that he would not slide down doing the stunt are still there. There's the first one. And there's the second one, 1935 history, right here on the side of this little boulder.
Ooh, this is really steep. Oh, gotta get down here. Gotta climb down here. Gotta climb.
I got to give a major shout out and a major props to Iverson movieranch.blogspot.com. Without their help, their fantastic website, all about Iverson Movie Ranch, I would not have been able to film this video and show you all the details that I showed you today. Go to their website, I'll put the link down below. Tell them Adam the Woo sent you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Check this out, cement on top of a rock and some kind of like structure or something there as well. That's obviously not part of the rock. Pretty interesting. Oh, Western tree. You were used in so many Western shows and movies. At least that's what I'm led to believe. Western tree. Here is obviously something that was built for a television show. pieces of cement and concrete and brick. Little remnants. As well as these bird feathers. They flock together. If you make the trek out here, make sure you're bringing plenty of If you decide to make the trek out here, make sure you bring and you can actually see where his butt. Oh, one more thing, partner. Forgot to tell you while I was taking a nap. Check out my other channel, the Daily Channel. I do a different, unedited vlog every single day. It's called The Daily Woo. YouTube/The Daily Woo. I'll see you there. All right, giddy up, partner. That was probably the worst cowboy imitation of all time.